Well, let's get some baseball in. Oh my God, Miami leads the series. It's because I won the first game and we lost the next two. Playing against the Mets. Let's see, the highest bat in our lineup is a 96, followed by a 76 and a 75. And I will be facing no less than a average of 80. Wonderful. '23rd, 26th, and 29th. Tied for first in wait.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Big Dog Bobo is our man to watch. And by now, I'm sure you know why. In his last game,
Threw a
he turned in
no-hitter
a
last
start for the
game.
record books as he no-hit the opposition. And EK, how do you think he'll follow up that performance in this one?
Well, Matt, that's what everyone always wants to know after a guy throws a no-no. And of course,
check
it's
out my
impossible to know, but I do know he looked absolutely unhittable in that game. So
Broadcast.
if you still got any of that mojo
Very
left
end of the
over,
broadcast,
he should
the
be
last
really
game.
fun to watch again. I mean, he's been the talk of the baseball world for the last 5 days or so. So his confidence has got to be sky high, and that usually helps in this game. We'll see if it continues to go his way.
All
I'll
right,
probably give
the
up
guys
2
and I
home
will be
runs
back
and
to get this
10
one
hits.
started on the show right after this. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next
Won
on
all
the
6
show.
of my starts.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the
Shortstop
man hitting
Kenny
third.
Mathias
He's one of the best clutch
supposed to be
hitters
the best
in baseball.
player on the team.
If they can get guys on base ahead of him,
Back in
they'll have
230.
a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Luis Irizarry is on the mound for Game 2.
Wow,
What do you
looks
have
like the
for us on him,
potential
EK?
for our team to get
Well,
a couple
Matty,
runs.
He wasn't very good in
Dude's
his last
sporting an
start.
8.2
Gave up
ERA.
8 earned runs. Just didn't seem to have it.
Surprised he's still in the majors.
Jermaine Smith comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leadoff hitter's got 5 home runs on the season.
Smith.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Oh, what a play!
Get there.
It's in time.
I ran the wrong way.
Carmen Valentin will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Yeah, we got one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
They got to be more patient out there. Work the count a little bit. Try and get to this guy early before he settles in.
David Tan gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Nope. Throw one way outside up high.
Mets strand
Watch him
one
swing at the birds.
after 1. Juan Corona will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Nope. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Corona is retired, and there's 1 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Gerald Peoples comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track. And yep, you'll see it there. That thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
Into the box now, Brian Navar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
In the air to straightaway right. Marisnik is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Big Dog
Oh, yeah.
set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Hit in the air to right field. Peoples sprinting after it. He's there and records.
Nice catch.
Gene Segura will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
Oh,
and one gone now in the New York third. Stepping in, Luis Irizarry. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we got one.
Plays off 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
That's a ball.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Jermaine Smith digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
High in the air out to center field. McCauley giving chase, and the inning is over.
That was a quick one.
Big Dog Bobo will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit.
Christopher McCauley gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Take the turn, look, pick it up.
And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left.
Leading off for the Mets here in the 4th.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 23.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And reined in 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
You know what really pisses me off?
Uh-oh.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Shows that are really good, but they keep all that reality.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
About the fucking Kardashians and which gender they're going to be today.
That's what people watch, though. Really?
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Game about celebrity housewives of East Chicago or whatever.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything he's got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Oh, that's just
Is it rant over?
right there. He says, enough for trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
What, baby?
There's a fastball pretty close that time.
Because I moved it when I put my shirt over the sink.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
It's okay. You can set it back on the sink.
Now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this has been a common problem for all of these
was sitting
guys.
just fine
They just
there,
can't
but
lay off that pitch down and away.
it'll be all right. It'll be all right, honey.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCauley is
Almost
there.
gave up a home run. Be quiet.
No trouble with this one, and the inning
I
is over.
left the 2-seam fastball right over
Mets
the top
go
of the
down
plate. He
1-2-3.
crushed it to deep
They're
center,
still
but
down. It's
it
2-0.
wasn't out of the park.
Leading off the inning, Juan Corona, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it should
One ball,
be.
one
He hasn't
strike.
had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gerald Peoples will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ryan Navarre stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey now, we got 2.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
1, 2, 3.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Big dog Bobo will come
got a
forward
runner
now.
on.
He has flied out and
He
singled
got 1
so
run
far.
in.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Hit hard towards second.
Aw.
But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 1.
And that'll be that.
Gene Segura Gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Hey, we got nobody.
That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Herbert Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Herbert Martinez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And they'd love to get
Really?
someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Jermaine Smith will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good stuff is.
Oh, and it keeps him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid will still be alive. But still, your pitcher's got it hard enough.
In now, Carmen Valentin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
And so far, that's been the tale of this game in a nutshell. Way too many pitches being swung at out of the strike zone. I mean, it's almost getting comical now. And if I'm pitching on the mound, I wouldn't throw anything close to the strike zone.
David Tan is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for
Nair gave him a base runner, and a walk gave him a base runner,
we've got it
and
for
they
you
got
on
nothing.
the show. Steven Souza steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Matthiasen takes it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Juan Corona ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Hit to short.
Come on.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Gerald Peoples is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0.
I'm at 100 pitches, though. 2 innings to go.
Brian Navar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
No. What's on the cover? I don't either, honey.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
No, I'm done with that one. Yeah.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with
so
much on the line here in the 8th inning.
Yep.
He's now down to his final 5 outs.
Gene Segura will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into sight.
I threw a no-hitter last game I played. I'm in the top of the 8th, or bottom of the 8th, with a no-hitter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or move.
And he struck him out.
God,
so
he swung at that.
8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th.
Wow.
So he's
that was
through
in his
8
kitchen
innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3.
I get the bat,
and
too.
The Mets nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Coach. You know what's up.
Gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground.
Yeah, face it. Where you going,
just
kitty?
Passed his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all.
Christopher McCauley stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
The 2-2 taken high and deep to right. Peoples ranging back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Lost the perfect game again. Walked 2 batters.
Jermaine Smith will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know he wants to
No, we can't do this now.
Count the way it is right now. A walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Popped high in the air. Perella is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Carmen Valentin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
He had a swung at it, though.
Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he hit it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Throw a little lower.
Nope. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost
It was half and half. Oh, man, look how close that was. Come on, give that to me. Oh, catcher wants another one.
Hit well on the ground.
Yeah, get there. I'm going to stay right here. Yeah, I'm not running over there.
Down to their final out, 2 away.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
David Tan will stand in now as he is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it.
Back to back.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record, folks, with that no-hitter.
I think I got like maybe 5 no-hitters in my 7-year career, 7 seasons. And I just got 2 back-to-back starts.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
15 strikeouts. The other one I had 18 strikeouts and 1 walk. I hit a batter in the left elbow. He didn't move. He leaned into it.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, but probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. Yeah, he got some help along the way. I had 2
home runs last night in that other no-hitter, I think.
This was his show. He winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
I have 5 home runs now and 16 RBIs. Where are you going, honey? Yeah. Hey, do me a favor. Grab me a Pepsi, will you?
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew.
I threw a no-hitter last night, my last game played.
This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
What the fuck are you doing?
The Marlins win it 3-0.
Struggling in there?
So long from New York.
Here now is our
No runs, no hits. I missed the perfect game.
Victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits.
Had 2 walks. You all right? Did you grab a hold of it and finger slipped?
Yeah, I tried to push it down onto the part where it's there, and then I shoved my finger right in between 2 of the pops.
Oh, nice. I'll grab a hold of it and just yank at it. Sometimes it won't rip. I'll just grab the whole 12 pack and drag it across the floor. Wow. No extra bonus points for perfect game. Well, not a perfect game, but a no-hitter. Complete game shutout. Got a couple of those. Need American League and National League and wins. 0 losses. Look at that. They got me tied for first in the bottom of the list for no losses. It's garbage. Best ERA. Got 110 strikeouts and 61 innings pitched. I've allowed a couple home runs. 2. 5 shutouts. 5 complete games. I've doubled both leagues strikeouts. Is that 7 more innings pitched than the next guy? 11 more innings than the other league. It's top guy. Both of my, what is it? 2 teammates, 3 teammates, pitchers. One of them's an 88, the other one's an 87. They both suck. Terrible. 1-3, 0-4, 1-3, 1-3. The fucking team is terrible, dude. It's depressing. Play for the 12-19 Marlins. Right now, I'm playing the best baseball of my career, and I play for the Marlins. I've never had two no-hitters in the same season. Let alone started out, well, I think I have started out 7-0. But I've never started out 7-0 straight starts. Usually have two no decisions by now. Team, or I'll give up a run and coach will take me out and then the team will lose the game. Or the next pitcher will lose the game. Glad to see Cleveland's 13-17. Motherfuckers. Signed a 12-year contract with them. The motherfuckers traded me. Yeah, it was terrible. It was my fault. I shouldn't have signed that big of a contract. I should have signed a 1 or 2 year contract. Say what? Yeah, I'll never get to sign another contract in my career as this player, unless I start a new career. No. I started a right fielder career, but I didn't. I don't like it. I don't like batting all the time. That's why I chose pitcher, because I wanted to be a pitcher. A little more. No. What would be the point of that? Oh, hey.
What's up?
Simulated game. I was watching the right fielder, and then the second baseman caught it. I threw that, hit that early for the second line on purpose, and he still didn't swing at it. Yeah. I was supposed to swing at that. Really? Did you see that? Did that flip behind his back and he almost didn't get him. That would have cost me points if that wouldn't have worked. You ain't hitting this one. I'm not getting the most points I can by throwing a 3-pitch strikeout. But if I throw a ball, I usually don't end up with the strikeout. Oh, wow, and he swung at it. Are you serious? I threw a sinker ball in the dirt and he swung at it, trying to get a ball. I tried to get a ball, and he swung at it. And then he hit my fastball. You dirty son of a bitch. Oh, I lost 175 points. Oh, nope, another run scores. Oh, yeah, here comes another run. Oh, is the guy from third going in there, too? No, he's going to stay. Okay. Yeah, there's another 140 points. Oh, he didn't swing at that one. He swung at that one, though. Really? Coach is going to pull me out of training. 2 batters to go. Giving up 3 runs in my last 3 batters. I got my sinker figured out. In practice, they're crushing it. The rock. Ooh. Oh. Still got the out. Didn't get enough points even for bronze. It's fine. I hate that batting simulated game crap. Choose my points. Sucks. I gotta put all my points on balls per 9. Yeah, we'll play another game. and 21.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Big Dog Bobo will be our subject. And, of course, he is the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it certainly is, Matt. He should be very proud of the way he pitched last year, and he definitely deserves the award. There's always at least a...
Should have been talking about my no-hitter last game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win the battle between these two?
Pirates.
We'll see next. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. EK, any thoughts?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Gregory Polanco strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh, right fielder, number 25.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike 1 as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think everyone should be keeping an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's been a huge part of this lineup, and right now he's one of the leaders in the National League in the runs scored category. So look for him to make an impact on this game.
One down.
Robert Goto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
One ball, one strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, here we go. Plays at one now.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this where he's...
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had two bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Coming to the plate now, Brian James. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Left side.
No.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Wow.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there. And he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Wow, nice catch. Man.
Runners are at first and second with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. Just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
That misses 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates get just. Ronaldo Carmona makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, nobody.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Matthiasen is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Alexis.
In now, Alexis Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Standing in now, Jack Morales. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there, 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gregory Polanco is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Mathiasen is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. At the plate, Robert Goto. He singled his last time up. Now a line drive caught down there at third. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he is in there. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
Chop foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double.
No avail. It was a strike anyway.
On the show. Big Dog
no on,
digs
no
into
out.
The box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Big Dog.
Great.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Lofted in the air out toward right
I
center.
popped up.
Calling for it, Polanco. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Xander Bogaerts is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 2, Andre Allison.
Stepping in, Andre Allison. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, one away.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Stepping in now, Ronaldo Carmona, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Alexis Ramirez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's throwing.
Oh, meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh my gosh.
Morales gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Walk 2 batters and strike out the pitcher.
Gregory Polanco will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
I got it.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting,
Robert Goto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Eric Hosmer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Right side to his right, Chavez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the...
Come on, guys, get me a run.
Big dog Bobo comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So stepping in, number 18, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First and second now, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Jake Marisnik digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
It's so important
Glad I
to take
stayed.
advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Here with 2 outs, that's a big...
Come on, kid. Get
Kenny
on for it. Here we go.
Mathiasen strides in, grounded out his last time through. The 1-2 pitch. Now the double steal is on here. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run.
Well, at least I'm
Ryan
out of the jam.
James will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a
3-0.
little too far inside there.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Get ahead right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Andre Allison ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make them get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? And a rather easy first out. Striding into the box, Ronaldo Carmona. He drew a walk his first time up. In there, strike 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's working himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Alexis Ramirez is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. Jack Morales will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Gregory Polanco will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Robert Goto will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt. It's 2-0 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Outside, 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
That one's in there. 3-1. Swing, strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt. And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
That's inside. 2-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eli Mateo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Lincoln Lewis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Hey, we got two down.
Brian James gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into
And my
a few
first
problems
loss
here and there
of
along
the
the way,
season.
but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Yep.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons,
scored
and
another
our
run
entire
for
crew,
eighth
I'm Matt
inning.
Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more...
Yep. The 2-game no-hit streak is over. As I give up, what was that, 6 hits? 3 walks, 2 runs, 8 hits. Yeah, I'm done.